Let me tell you something. There's a sector of questions that they make people answer, right? Those sector of questions that they make you answer, I've been answering them questions almost the same since I was 14 years old. Since I first time I went to a mental place or whatever. Not mental place, but a psychiatrist. I went to a psychiatrist because somebody was playing with quantum physics type of technology when I was really young. And they was playing with that damn quantum physics technology. And what they sat up and did was they had some thing come in my room and that shit was breathing on me. So I got diagnosed schizophrenic after that. Now in reality, you go deeper into it. It's like me, I can't go deeper into it because I got so many court dates. So I can't go do the research in quantum physics to see what somebody sat up and did to me. But no, somebody opened my door. I couldn't see them. Closed the door. And was like, what? Something just was breathing on me when I was in the bed. Like I raised up in the bed and something was just breathing on me. When I had went downstairs the other day, and I went downstairs and shit like that, and it was dark, it got dark, and I was like trying to feel in the area. I was trying to feel in the area because it was like, what? Again, it's that same shit where people be using that quantum technology and stuff like that, and they're still standing, but they do that they be harassing you. That's like the quantum physics shit. I'm telling you, that goes into invisibility. That shit goes into all kinds of crazy shit like that. So now somebody sitting up using that quantum physics shit, fucking with me. Now you think something wrong with that. Now they saying you crazy and stuff. People like, okay, let's say this for instance. When you watch a horror movie, right? And you think about a horror movie, people with ghosts and things, there's two types of people. There are people that are going to blame ghosts on them just killing and murdering people that are in their homes. And the second thing is really when you're dealing with ghosts and spirits and stuff, that's somebody that's using quantum physics and they are tormenting those people. That's what that is. Like, that's really what that is. Like, now, when you sit up and you go tell a doctor what happened to you or whatever the case may be, you're so focused on the ghost process because Hollywood has sat up and told you things about ghosts and spirits and all kind of shit like that. Not to say that these things are not, maybe the way that they're describing it to some type of a degree. You understand? Like maybe it's some way that the way that they're describing it, but more than anything, no. It's somebody using quantum physics, but people keep saying that it's ghost and shit like that. That's why I don't stay in the realm of horror that much, because if you was just literally watching that shit and weird, crazy experience, like let's take this. Let's say if I'm seeing something and I'm seeing something and what I'm seeing is not really there and they saying that I'm schizophrenic. Well, your brain is still electrical like a motherfucker, and it's like what? I mean, we got these electromagnetic waves. People can make you see shit that's not really there for real. You understand what I'm saying? Like, people can still make you see shit that's not there. It's a science behind that type of shit. You understand? Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's a science behind that type of shit. So, I'm like, okay. So that happens. I have to, so let's just get back to this situation, bro. So, that's why initially I got prescribed, whatever the fuck I got prescribed, got diagnosed schizophrenia, all kinds of shit like that when that situation happened. I told you when I was downstairs, I told you I was feeling around in this little whatever fuck, because it was like something like what? It was some heated shit that I couldn't see, but it was in the whatever room that shit was in. And then I go back down there and it's like, what? That shit ain't done no more. And it's like, what? Nah, because I'm telling you, bro, motherfuckers be using certain kinds of technology. While like, okay, let's take this right here. Let's take you on social media. How you on social media and you getting attacked and all this crazy ass shit? Like when you have celebrities and shit, like you see how they lie? People like to keep up lies and bullshit because it's to control narrative so that you don't know anything and stuff, so you stay stuck in the same situation. Like when certain things were happening to me in my life, I couldn't find an answer as to why this was happening or what this was. When you got people telling you shit about ghosts and spirits and they programming you with bullshit like that, sometimes I understand them, that realm of certain things can be good for language-based things. Language is good. But I'm like, hell no, bruh. You keep going off of that spirit shit, ghost, demons shit. No, bruh, somebody is using a higher form of technology and they are tormenting you with that. Just how somebody will cyber attack you online. They just took the technology to another level. Now you in the quantum physics realm and they fucking with you in that aspect. I'm gonna get, like, you feel me? Like, that's it. Like, so, you feel me? Like, that's it. So, even in this scare, like, that's why the scariest movies to me are the horror, them paranormal ass movies. Yeah, like, you know how somebody is sit up and you watching Paranormal Activity and somebody gonna drag you through your house, but you can't see them, but you can feel them though, but they can't. That's some quantum physics type of a technology. You understand what I'm saying? That's quantum physics. Motherfuckers doing shit like that. Teleportation, all kinds of stuff like that. That's quantum. That's that quantum realm when it comes to stuff like that. So I'm literally sitting up, and now I've been diagnosed with, at the time when I was younger, I got diagnosed with schizophrenia for that. You understand? When really, in all actuality, it was some adult, grown-ass motherfucker playing with that quantum shit, harassing me. Now, I'm glad it didn't get to the point to where, like, what? I got somebody throwing me against the wall. I got somebody dragging me down the stairs. I got somebody playing with my mind to the point, even like down to the point to where people say that they hear voices. I've even experienced this process. Let's talk about dreams and stuff. Now, you'll hear the spiritual people and they'll talk about attacks when it comes to dreams and nightmares and stuff like that. Your dreams and your nightmares and you having nightmares and shit, it's the same thing, bruh. Like, let's take this. Let's take Neuralink. What they want to do with Neuralink? They want to chip your brain, don't they? Okay, so if they can trip your brain, that means they can control your dreams, right? If they can chip your brain, right? That data gonna go back to a server, right? So they can do whatever the fuck they want to you. They can put your ass in a coma if they want to. Okay, so look, now let's take that wirelessly, right? That's direct connection, right? Let's make this connection wirelessly, right? They can do that stuff too, still too as well. So when you sleeping and you in REM sleep, a motherfucker can sit up and do the process like what? They can make you have certain kinds of dreams and this, that, and the third. And they can put your brain in some form of a type of simulation. When you're sleeping, your dreams, they can beam those things into your mind. Okay, so anyway, so it's like what? Yeah, you having certain dreams about, certain type of, not dreams, they really nightmares. But you can tell that something, I done had attacks like that happen to me. I feel like a lot of people done had shit like that happen to them. So anyways, bruh,